Entitled family who abandoned me demand I give them $6,000 wedding dress to entitled sister. I am not op. The op is you, Daxton Blake 27 in R, entitled bitch. Entitled family who abandoned me demand I give them $6,000 wedding dress to entitled sister. September 24, 2019. I am the executive assistant to the CEO of a pretty big fashion brand. Which basics mean I'm my boss's bitch. And I do whatever she asks. My job has many aspects and is always open to more. It get tiring sometime. But there are perks to my job. I get free clothes a lot. Mainly for when I go to big event with my boss. It wouldn't look very good if I was wearing another designer. But my boss also give me any defects. Clothing that came out wrong or is imperfect or not up to my boss's standards. Now this for some reason make people think I stuck up. I swear I'm not. I really appreciate that my boss does this, as there was a time when I had very little and couldn't afford to buy food no matter clothing cheap or expensive. Anyways, one day my boss mentioned that one of the wedding dress she had was a defect, the train shorter than it was supposed to be. She asked if I knew anyone who could use one, which I didn't. My best friend of 5 years had gotten engaged a few months before. My boss gave it to me and I gave it to my friend. This friend has been there for me since I was 20. She took me in and helped me find my path out of very dark situation. I love her more than anything in the world. Here's where things get messy. My friend made a post thanking me and my boss. And my family saw it and it started a stream of calls and messages from my family. I do not have a good relationship with my family. My parent kicked me out when I was 16 after I came out to them. My sister wasn't much better than my parents. We actually never got along even before I was kicked out. She a very entitled person who was very selfish. I struggled for a long time after that. I lived with my aunt until I was 18, which wasn't easy as we had little money. I ended up going to design school, getting an internship, and then a job at my current company. It wasn't until my family found out that I was making good money and working for a multi-million-dollar company did they suddenly want back in my life, which I allowed to avoid drama. Basically, my mom and sister called demand to know why I gave the dress to my friend and not my sister. Apparently she was getting married. I didn't even know she was engaged. They berated me, yelling how family should come first. These are the same people who kicked me out at 16. They even suggest I try to take it back from my friend, as family should come first. When I told them point blank that was never going to happen, they started bashed me to extended family, who also started messaging me, insulted me. My sister even tried to call my boss to complain, which is just nuts, right? Update. Little more positive news. My friend texted me today saying her and her friend made a pact to all use the wedding dress. 3 out of 5 of them are already engaged. I think that's sweet. P.S. I know her girlfriends very well and they are all wonderful ladies. Update 2. Got a few message asking if people can ask this as a video. You don't need to ask, feel free to use it. If you do post a video, let me know so I can check it out. Update 1. Entitled Mother Who Abandoned Me Demand $12,000 Wedding Dress for Sister, September 25, 2019. Well, last night my entitled family struck again. Last night I got a call from my mother. At this point I haven't spoken to my family since the previous incident. This is the conversation we had. Me. Hello, Mom. Hello, Dax. Me. Mom, what is it now? A little rude, I know, but it has gotten the point I cannot even pretend to be nice with them. Mom. Your sister is still upset about the dress. Me. Well, she needs to get over it. I gave the dress to Megan. It belongs Megan, plain and simple. Mom. I know. Me. Really? Mom. She accepts she not getting the dress. Me. Okay, good. Mom. Me and your sister came up with a way to make it up to her. Me. What? Mom. Since you didn't give her the other dress, we thought you could get her another one. Me. I can't do that. Mom. Why not? You got one for that friend of yours. Me. I didn't get one for her. My boss gave me a defect dress and told me I could give it to someone I know who needed it. Mom. Your sister doesn't want a defect, she need a perfect dress. Me. Are you kidding me? Mom. No, she says she wants the one you post on your Instagram the other day. Me. That dress cost $12,000. Mom. That perfect. Me. Seriously, you expect me to give you guys a $12,000 dress? Are you high? Mom. You do not speak to your mother that way. Me. You're ridiculous. Mom. She is your sister. Do you have no respect for family? Me. Respect seriously. Me. You kicked me out when I was 16. Mom. Dax, that was a long time ago and we are talking about your sister, not me. Me. Yeah, my sister, the one who calls me her faggot brother when I'm not around. Me. I am not getting her a dress from work and that final. Mom. Fine, but the least you can do is help buy her one. Me. Are you kidding me? At this point I hang up. She called back a few times, but I just ignore them. I really consider cutting them off again. This is getting ridiculous. Final update. Entitled sister tried to attack me because I wouldn't give her $6,000 per $12,000 dress. May 4th, 2021. I posted a few more story as well but had to delete them to protect myself because thing got seriously fast and I had to take minor legal action against my parents and major legal action against my sister. The legal action took a lot out of me, so I stopped posting about it even though I said I would. Even when it was over, I wasn't really in the mood to write about it. I actually deleted my original account. I tried to come back before but still wasn't ready. But I was recently scrolled through Facebook and I saw my story in a popular TikToker's video. Their page link here: https vm.tiktok.com/zamevgaso4/ and it made me want to share a update. So here it is. So a 2 month after getting a no contact order on my sister, the pandemic broke out. Me and my husband, then boyfriend, lived in a very small 1-bedroom apartment. So before it got bad, we moved out to his parents' farm as they had a huge farmhouse with plenty of room. I cannot tell you how happy I was we did this. As a few weeks after we had moved out, my sister shows up at my apartment. Again, we were not home, but our doorbell caught everything. Due to it being legal evidence, I am not allowed to share the video. She showed up and start banging on door. At first she was just screaming my name and yelling for us to open up. But then she started yelling insult, her favorite being the word faggot. It was pretty much faggot this, faggot that. And then she started threatening us. Threatening our lives. And at first we figure she was just saying stuff to scare us, but the threatening got disturbing and detail. We took the video to the police, but there wasn't much they could do as they had no idea who she was. My sister does not live in America. We were both born in another country. I moved here on a student visa when I was 18. I got a work visa after that and became American citizen legally a year ago when I married my husband. My sister still lives in our home country. So me and my fiancé pretty much had to sit, I fear. A few days later our apartment was broken into and trashed. Again the doorbell cam showed it was my sister. Good news is she was caught this time. Fleeing scene. Now my sister got in a lot of trouble, not just for what she did to us but because she traveled to another country during a pandemic. Both the US and our home country had travel banned on at the time. How my sister found a way around it I have no idea. My sister spent a month here in the state as they decided what to do with her. but they ultimately decide to send her home to be dealt with there. Which sadly means I have no clue what her charges are. I haven't gotten any message from my parents or my sister. Likely because they don't want to personally mix the pot. My sister facing some seriously charges back home. But I have gotten a lot of hate from other family members, telling me it's my fault for what happened to my sister. So yeah, there you go. Not really too exciting, but I felt the need to update. Reminder, I am not op. So the sister who doesn't have money for a dress, or maybe she does and doesn't want to spend it, decides to travel to US from a foreign country to harass her brother and break into his app. And then police catch her, deport her. In the middle of the pandemic? I allowed my family back in my life to avoid drama. Do I have that right? If nothing else, Reddit is good for constantly reminding me to be thankful for my normal-ass family.
I love happy endings. Screw that family. All of them. Peace to Oop.
These are actually deleted scenes from The Devil Wears Prada. Usually, I don't mind reading posts with bumpy English, regardless of where they are from or where they are living. I'm always impressed by those who can write well enough in another language to tell a story at all. But it's really odd to me that the executive assistant to the CEO of a major fashion brand would write in such poor English. That's got to be an insanely competitive position and required the company to go through the hassle of sponsoring OOP's work visa. Even being chosen for and making it through a good US university would require better writing skills. I'll likely get downvoted for this, but the writing stretches my credulity to the breaking point on this one. I promise I'm not a xenophobe. I don't think you need to speak any English to live in America. It's solely about the one in a million high-placed job representing such a powerful person. That's not how it works. Though, dresses don't come out of a machine. If someone sewed the train wrong, they'd just redo it, not give away the whole dress. Imagine being so angry that your sense of entitlement wasn't validated that you fly to another country during a deadly pandemic to trash someone's apartment. But I have gotten a lot of hate from other family members, telling me it's my fault for what happened to my sister. This seriously baffles me. Oop didn't twist her arm into trashing the apartment so bad that she got arrested on her way out. Glad it worked out for Oop. Felt like the only mistake he made was taking his toxic-ass parent back. Toxic PPL will stay toxic forever. Pretty sad that Op moved to another country and still can't escape family. My sister even tried to call my boss to complain. You know when that doesn't work? When the person answering the phone is the person you are trying to badmouth. I went to look at the original and saw that OOP's account is suspended. I noticed that happens fairly often on OOP accounts here. Any idea why? She traveled halfway around the world to bang on his door? Lol. Reminds me of the Onion headline. Heroic pit bull journeys 2,000 miles to attack owner. I love pit bulls. By the way, the hilarity is the turn. But seriously, forward that ring footage to her groom. I hope Op actually cuts off their family. No need to put up with such people. Why would you have remained in any contact with these people? I really want to see the wedding dresses. I recall reading this saga. There's a bit more to it than what you posted. https www.reddit.com/r/entitledbitch/comments/i8c26u/entitled sister freaks when he announced Emmy/https www.reddit.com/r/entitledbitch/comments/I6K5easy/entitledsisterwant's-meadow-call-of-my-engagement/ https www.reddit.com/r/entitledbitch/comments/I6CA2p/legal-action-talking-against-entitled-family-who/ https www.reddit.com/r/entitledbitch/comments/J534pm/sorry for flacking on my story ongoing legal/ https www.reddit.com/r/entitledbitch/comments/NADTPL/family that abandoned me wants me to pay for me/ That's what I was able to find. There may even be more. That dude posted quite a lot of stories. I had no idea what I expected, but this was not the Devil Wears Prada feeling I was promised from the opening paragraph lol, which I allowed to avoid drama. This seldom works. The updates proved that sometimes your worst enemies can be in your own family.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.